Hey, it is a gorgeous day. It started out being pretty rainy, which appears to be the new normal here, but the sun is out now, and exciting news. Got a package in the mail, which I have been definitely waiting for from Dick Blick, so I thought we would do a little unboxing today, check out all the goodies inside, and get to actually use them. So yeah, let's check it out. Okay, let's dig into this. Let's see what we have. Isn't this super cute? It's cute little, I think it's focusing. Yeah, it's cute little box opener. I find it super adorable. Okay. So this is an order from Dick Blick. And I've been playing around with different art supplies in my Canson watercolor book. I don't know if they call it a sketchbook or a pad. And been layering different materials, and I wanted to have some more options. So start out here. Oh, I'm excited for this. So this is a Pentel. I think it's a sign. Let's see if I can get it to focus. No? Let's try here. It's a sign pen. I'll have to, let me check my invoice. What is it called? Yeah, a sign pen by Pentel. I was really excited to try these out. I know several illustrators use these. I thought it'd be a lot of fun to test out with my illustrations. So that's great. Yes. And I got some fine liners and artist pens from Faber-Castell. Believe it or not, I really am just building up my collection. They come in these really cute containers. Dick Blick has really great prices on these too. So this is recyclable, at least I think that's what that symbol means. But I do wish that they weren't in plastic containers, although they're sweet. I like this package, but I wish it wasn't plastic. So these are nice. These are fun. So that's a nice boop boop. Let's try to get that better. Nice fine liner. These will be a lot of fun to play with. I just want to experiment with getting different lines. Ooh. Brush tip. Nice. I want to experiment with different line quality, lines that are waterproof, that I can layer on top of or underneath, colored pencil, markers, different kinds of markers, Posca pens, acrylic. I just kind of want to lean into, oh, that's neat. So you can pull that off. And so then you do have this neat case. And so with all things plastic, it's like use it as long as possible and then recycle it. So I'll be sure to hold on to that case. But anyway, I'm trying to really just lean into multimedia right now, and it'll be fun. I'll do some swatch tests with all of these so we can see how they all look. I'm curious to see, ooh, there's an airplane. I am curious to see just how small the extra small is. Ooh, that is itty bitty. Camera does not want to focus. Maybe I'll do it over here. Yeah, look at how teeny tiny that is. Pretty. So these are super fun. Just a nice feeling set. Let's go to the box next. I don't really remember everything. Oh, okay. Another tube of gouache. I got a set of gouache, but there wasn't like a primary yellow, so I went for a nice light yellow. This will be great for mixing purposes. That's awesome. Okay. Now, this was the bulk of the order. And again, unfortunately, this is packed in plastic. But I will hold on to this plastic bag and reuse it. Whew, fun. It looks like I double checked to make sure I didn't repeat, but some colors, but it looks like maybe I did on accident. Tombos. I sort of decided to go all in on these, and it's super funny because at first when I checked them out, I was like, ooh, I don't know that I love them. But the more I've gotten to use them, the more I'm really enjoying them. So I'm going to separate them into two piles. I've been doing these leaf illustrations, and it is difficult, my friends, to get a nice green with the sets that I have. So I just decided to buy every single additional green that Tombow offers. Look at that. Now, I know that there are some similar marker sets at a better price point than Tombow. I'm hesitant to buy them because quality-wise, like it seems like they're decent, but it seems like they dry out or there's not as much ink in them, and I'm hesitant to buy something that's entirely plastic. It's a plastic casing. I'll come over here. It's a nice pen. It's a nice thickness. It feels good in your hand, but it's entirely plastic. Even the nib, I believe, is nylon, which, you know, that's beautiful. It's very fun to work with, but it's a lot of plastic. And so if I were to test out sort of the off-brand, but they're more of a throwaway material, that just doesn't feel like a fair trade-off for me. So, yeah, that was the bulk of this order, is all of these beautiful Tombows. So I will definitely swatch these out, including the ones that I had already purchased, because I just think these are super great. And yeah, see what we think with these. It's great because I have a couple leaf illustrations to finish in this one particular project I'm doing, so that'll be good. And I also needed more pinks and like more neutral blush type colors, so I went for these babies. And these colors are very subtle. I do appreciate the design of these. They do feel very nice in my hand. I never use the fine liner, but it's there. It's there. I know some people love that they have both options. Personally, I kind of couldn't care less. I'm really just here for the brush. But you know, to each their own. So then, at the bottom of the box, we have this lovely Strathmore 500 series mixed media sketchbook. And I really thought I got the, hi Ben, hi, you saying hello? Are you saying hi? Hi buddy. I really thought I got the soft cover one. So I'm gonna have to check that because that's kind of a bummer. I did not want the hardcover sketchbook. I'm gonna check that out. But nevertheless, here it is. The paper is beautiful. It feels sort of somewhere in between a hot press and a cold press. There's still definitely some texture. This will be fun to work in. Compared to the Canson. So yeah, that is my Dick Blick order. Additionally to that, in a separate purchase, I did get these MT masking tape, MT brand or Kamoy paper washi tape, which I'm excited to play with. These, unfortunately, are very, very heavily packaged in plastic. Actually, I think I need my handy dandy little boop, boop, boop box cutter. Let's try that out. I really wanted to get a reliable washi tape that was cute, but wouldn't lift my sketchbook paper, because ultimately I knew I wanted to use it in my sketchbook, but I wanted it to look nice too. So this is what I landed on. Oh my gosh, this is double wrapped in film, guys. That's too bad. Okay. All right. So, isn't this so sweet? Like, these colors are so lovely. And I think it just, yep, it slides right out. So, down they go. So, yeah, no, it really is. It feels like a combination or like a love child between masking tape and washi tape. Like, there's kind of like a slightly glossy feel to it, but it is a bit more papery than your average washi. And it's pretty opaque too. Has sort of like a little bit of a plasticky feel as well. So these colors though, I mean, I kind of got the set for the colors, let's be honest. So I really like that green. Look at that. Actually, look, the purple matches my nails. How nice is that? So, I feel pretty good about this. Great place to start. And now we're going to test out some of these different materials, starting with swatching out the Tombos. And whoop, there they go. And maybe we'll do a sketchbook page. What? 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 What do you want? You just want to go outside, I know. Boop. You already went to the bathroom. You're fine. You're fine. Alrighty, let's get started. Finally. Just gonna do a circle. So this is 076. That's a pretty color. I like that these don't have a smell. I don't know if that's like a weird thing to notice, but no smell. And there's no bleeding through on this page, so that's nice. So this is 076, which is green ochre. Nice. I'm gonna try, this is a Tri Plus fine liner. It's nice on this. I noticed it bled a little bit on my other sketchbook, but it seems to be fine. Okay. 098. So a subtle difference between these two. 76 is definitely more green. Which is interesting, because I would not have expected that at all, based on their caps. Like, I would almost say like these are mislabeled somehow. That's fascinating. Wow. Huh. Okay. Well, there you go. Already onto an interesting journey with Tombow here. So this is 126. That is a very, very pretty green. This is 131. Very subtle. I like it. It's like a very pale lime. And I wanted to make sure I had subtle gradations and colors. Obviously, the cap on this one does not match. There, you know, that would be difficult to do though. Because what this is going to look like obviously is going to be different depending on the substrate that it's on. And this sketchbook, I do admit it's a beautiful paper, but it's a warm cream tone. It's not a cold white, so, or a bright white. Yeah, but that's nice. Oh, let me label it. 131. Okay. 133. So these two are nice together in that this is basically like a more saturated version of 131, and that can be nice to have, to be able to like get some very quick and simple shading happening. Yeah, so I appreciate that. So that was 133. All right, 158. Ooh, pretty sage color. Drastically different from the previous ones. Like, I don't know what the numbering system is, but it certainly seems like these would go more with the browns. But I don't know. It's been a while since I've done color theory of any kind. So maybe that would be more obvious to me if I had thought about it recently. 158. That's nice. It's a nice sagey color. All right. Out of order here. This is 173, and again, now we're hopping back to the limes. I think that's kind of funny. Okay. And 177. Ooh, I like this color. This is a nice green, nice deep, moody. It's not, I guess it's kind of like a hunter green. The cap doesn't do it justice. This is a beautiful green. I'm sorry, you can hear my dogs in the background. What's the matter, Joe? Okay. So now this is one of the Tombos that I had purchased a couple weeks ago, but I'd like to include it in this swatch test because it's a nice reference. And again, I understand why these are, you know, close to one another. What a beautiful compliment these two are. Now the nib is lifting this paper a bit, which I don't love. The first go over is fine. The second one, it starts to lift it. So 192. This is 228. My swatches are so like boop coming over. This is a nice gray green. So 243 is also one that I had already purchased. This is a mint green. I got this in their pastel set. It's a pretty color. I stand by it. 243. I think this is mint. I wish it did say the number and the name underneath it. That would just be like a nice reference to have. But you know. Ooh, look at these two together. It's like a Kelly green. It's pretty. $2.45. Sap green. Well, that makes sense, right? Nice. Okay. All right, we're almost done swatching these. Ooh, that's pretty. Can you imagine that with like some soft pinks? Look at how nicely it layers up, nice and quickly. It's $2.49. And $3.12 is the last one. Cool. All right, so that's that's all of the new green Tombos. I do have some pinks. Oh, honestly, like, this seems like it should go in the greens, but I guess it's like a skin tone blushy. Let me see what I already had. Just go ahead and swatch all of these. Why not, right? So these are the 4 that I purchased in this last box. 020, 850, 800, and 803. And 803 just looks really pretty, doesn't it? So I'm just gonna pop them in order with the rest of the ones that I already had. And we'll see. The only other thing I might test out before starting a sketchbook page is just giving these fine liners a go. You know, like, why not? So these are, they're all Pitt artist pens, and I duplicated. I'm sure, I know I didn't mean to. But this does have the extra small in it. So we'll start with this. Whew. Yeah, that's a fine line. I just feel like brush pens are where it's at, you know? let's see, we'll give the oh, that is nice. I get it. I do get it. Okay, so all of our swatch tests are done for the new materials except for the gouache, but I don't think I'm going to probably use that today. I'm probably going to stick with Tombows. And I'm going to hop over to my Canson sketchbook and yeah, so come up with something fun, or maybe finish up something I had already started. We'll see. Okay. All right, so to test out these Tombows, I'm actually going to finish up an illustration or two for this leaf. I started out with like a couple leaf studies, and then I realized that it fit into something I'd been thinking about. So I just decided to do a whole page of leaves. So I thought, why not finish this up and then it's just done. So that feels like a really good use of my time right now. So this is just a Monstera leaf. And I started yesterday. It needs to be finished up. So these are Prismacolor Premieres that I've been working with. I purchased a bunch from the local art supply store. I've been mostly enjoying them, except for some of them have a split. They've developed a split down the ferrule. Is that what you call it with a pencil? And that's what you would call it in a brush. So that's a bummer. I don't think it's a Premiere thing, or I'm wondering if it's like where I got them from. I don't know what exactly is happening there. So that's primarily what I've been working with. I have some Derwent Color Soft pencils in here. But mostly the greens I think I actually only have in Premieres, and that's mostly what I've been working with, other than this one Faber-Castell Polychromos pencil, which I've definitely been enjoying. It's a beautiful color. Please let me get some work done.